Hi and welcome to our vlog number 2. In this vlog we spend a morning at Animal Kingdom Lodge Pool, then we duck over to Hollywood Studios, then we spend the afternoon picking up our car at Disney Car Care, then day 3 we go over to Animal Kingdom, my personal favourite park, and spend the whole afternoon there. Come with us. We purchased this fuel rod a few years ago, and basically it's a portable charger. You put it in the machine and you can swap it for free as many times as you want, 24 hours a day. Animal Kingdom Lodge is a deluxe resort found at Disney World and has an amazing foyer. Here at the pool there is lots of seating, and your typical life vests for children and adults can be found at all Disney resorts. Also free towels, take as many as you want and drop off.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. And judging by how this line's moving, so are you.
That's about right. My family love Toy Story Mid-Mania, and the sledging that happens in line before the ride is ridiculous. They even photographed their scores to prove who won. I'm filming this one-handed, but that's nothing new for me. I've actually been doing this for years with a baby on my lap. So yes, you can take little babies on this ride, they just sit on your lap.
Knock down the animals! Why don't you further aim higher?
Keep that fox out of the henhouse!
Nicely done!
Yeah!
Hurry! You're running out of time! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
And up! Excellent!
Wait the flag!
Keep shooting!
Keep going! Keep going! Papa, set down the mine car! Eureka! There's gold in this mine! It's your last game! Faster! Faster! Go! 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 3, 2, 1. Now comes the down to the prize pool! Let's examine their score.
Here is Backlot Express. It's a quick service restaurant located up near Star Tours. You'll find a lot of specialty food in here, lots of seating, air conditioning, and if you purchase drinks, you can refill them as many times as you like. The previous photo of the popcorn stand, there they sell limited edition buckets. That's where you'll find it when you enter the park. Then we had a late lunch reservation at Brown Derby. We hadn't been here. It's a high-end restaurant, not cheap. I wouldn't say I'll be rushing back. I think there's better high-end restaurants to attend in Disney World. The food was okay. Service was very rushed. It was like get you in and get you out. The kids' meals looked a little bit sad, as you can see by that picture. The creme brulee was great. However, look at this Bombalaska. I think half of it's missing. Then we ducked over to Disney Car Care and picked up our hire car that we had rented through Car Rental 8. Those vans in the picture will pick you up at any Disney hotel or Disney park. You just need to phone. Bell Services can help you out with that. We tip $1 per person when the driver has finished picking us up or returning us to wherever we want to go. The girls get my phone and love to leave me some pictures when I'm not watching.
Have a wonderful day, everyone! We are the Discovery Island Drummers! We did it! Oh, oh,
An amazing vehicle that will literally transport you to the age of the dinosaurs. How? That's proprietary. But the result...
On this ride, Dinosaur, it's the same ride vehicle as Indiana Jones at Disneyland, just a different theming concept. It is a very rough ride, so if you have a bad back, just be careful.
Comprehensive safety briefing, and then it's on to the tour that will convince you forever that the future is truly in the past.
Hello there.
Welcome to our little trans-dimensional joyride, folks. I'm Dr. Seeker, your friendly controller, and a heck of a paleontologist, if I do say so myself. But let's not talk about me. Let's talk about you, and how you can help me make history today with the Time Rover. It's like this. If I can bring you back from the Cretaceous period, it stands to reason that I can bring back a live dinosaur with you. And not just any dinosaur. Take a look at this guy. He's an iguanodon, and I'm certain that he is the key to understanding these magnificent creatures. I tagged him with a locator during an unauthorized field trip. Otherwise, I'd be traveling with you. Right now, our dino should be about here, at the very end of the Cretaceous period. That's where you're going today.
I've arrived, it seems, just in time to correct a little misstatement.
Dr. Marsh.
That is impossibly close to the giant asteroid impact that destroyed most life forms on Earth. Our tours are designed to take you to the early Cretaceous period, and I can assure you that all time rovers have been securely locked on those coordinates.
That's right. See? Securely locked. Access denied.
Continue.
Of course. We were just talking about seatbelts. Plug them in, use them. It can get kind of choppy out there, so keep your hands and arms inside the vehicle at all times. Flash photography, I win. It alters the homing signal, and that's not good. Oh, and one more thing. Those locked coordinates. We're in. Now, here's the drill. You follow the homing signal to the iguanodon, then I'll enlarge the transport field, and boom, you're back with one additional passenger extra large. And don't worry about the asteroid. You'll be in and out of there before it even breaks the atmosphere. Trust me, what could go wrong? Hey, it's me again.
Time travel commencing in T-minus 10 seconds and counting.
This is Seeker. Listen up. We've got to get in, grab the iguanodon, and get out before that asteroid hits. Let's roll! Okay, now, let's go get that dino. Computer, what are you tracking?
Styracosaurus.
Not our dino.
Warning, meteor shower in range.
Just little one.
Algeramus.
Identified!
Carnotaurus.
Definitely not our dino. Still not our dino, but at least this one's a vegetarian.
Asteroid impact in 90 seconds.
We better move it. Computer, now what?
Carnotaurus.
That's it. Abort mission. Abort! Abort!
Iguanodon.
Forget it! Get them out now!
Asteroid impact.
Brace yourself! This is it! They're not gonna make it! They're not gonna make it!
Mission accomplished.
You made it! I knew you would, and guess who made it back with you? I better find him before security does. Thanks for everything!
How was it? Georgia was gripping onto my arm. What? Georgia was gripping onto my arm and saying, I'm scared, I'm scared. You don't need to grip onto the arm.
I don't know why they're being so dramatic. They've been riding that ride since they were 5. When you exit this ride, there's a fantastic dinosaur shop. Lots of little goodies you can get in there.
Made my belly turn a little bit.
Sophia and Georgia rode that by themselves. We're just sitting here having a rest, filming them, and they didn't kill each other. So winning.
You gonna go up and down? You gonna go up? Everybody's on.
How was that for a spin? Now, please stay seated until your Triceratops comes to a complete stop. Then, make sure you have all your belongings and walk to the end.
Kilimanjaro safaris, I recommend riding early in the morning or late in the afternoon. You have short lines and the animals are more active. Don't ride during the day. Lines can be ridiculous and the animals go to sleep.
Are you excited for safari?
Yeah.
Yeah? One person? That's awesome. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah? Awesome. Me too. Okay, friends. So for your safety, please remain seated with hands, arms, legs, and feet inside the vehicle at all times. It is a very bumpy road, so please remain seated at all times. Now, once this lamp blinks, that means we're given the all clear, and that should be any moment. You have to wait our turn. Oh, there we go. Looks like we're all clear. So to one day, let's go.
Doing a bumpy ride.
So our first stop on the reserve is the Little Cherry Forest. And back there is the okapi. The okapi has the black and white stripes, like it's like the cousin of the giraffe. If you compare the giraffe skull with an okapi one, they're very similar. Sometimes around here we might find a black rhino. In fact, I see one that's way far back on the left. The black rhino can weigh up to 3,000 pounds. And then, despite being so big, they can charge up to 35 miles per hour. In fact, they can gallop like horses. So a lot of the animals that live here are very shy and reclusive, and they do rely on their camouflage. So we have to look very closely as we drive through. Maybe on the lookout for that camouflage. I do see something over here. Now on the left, those tan antelopes are the greater kudu, and they can stand up to 5 feet tall. The antelopes with the horns are the bongos. They're nicknamed the ghosts of the forest because they are pretty quiet and rarely seen. Up ahead, I see some water, and that means we're making our way into the Sophie River. And in the Sophie, we might find the hippos and maybe even some pelicans. So let's see if they're here. Oh, there's lots of hippos on the left in the water. And I even see a baby hippo. The baby is in between these two in the water. And the hippos are among the most dangerous animal in Africa. They're dangerous because they are very territorial, but they're herbivores, so they eat plants. On any given day, they can eat up to 90 pounds of food. These white and gray birds over on the left are the pink-backed pelicans. And my favorite fact about them is that their wingspan is about 9 feet wide, which is the same width of the canopy above your heads. So even though the hippos spend their days in the water, they actually cannot swim. They're mostly made up of muscle, and muscle sinks. So the hippos will sink to the bottom of the riverbed, and they will either walk or run along the bottom to move around. We're about to make our way to a completely different ecosystem called the savanna. The savanna is home to many of Africa's popular animals. That's including the giraffes and the elephants and the lions. The giraffes and the lions are my favorite animals out here, and you might see them. Up ahead here, I see a den, and in the den we might find the painted dogs. And in fact, I do see a pack of them that are in the cave. Now, they are one of Africa's most successful hunters. When they hunt, they will hunt in packs, and they will chase down their prey until it drops from exhaustion. So it makes them even more successful than the lions. Let's see what is over here. These are very tall mounds are the termite mounds. And the termites will use dung, saliva, and red clay to make them. They bake all day in the hot sun and they become as hard as concrete. So the elephants and the giraffes will use the tall ones as scratching posts. And those mounds can be up to 30 feet tall. Now it looks like we do have a springbok over on the right here by himself. We're just hanging out. I do see a few more animals up there. I see some wildebeest, and I also see some cows. So over on the right are some Ankoli cattle. And yeah, those horns may look very heavy, but they're actually pretty light. They can weigh about 10 pounds, and they can get up to 4 feet long. So there's no headache for them. Those horns are actually hollow inside. Well, I hope you have your cameras out. I see some giraffes up ahead. Over by Kenya. It's actually called the Masai Mara region. And when we see a group of giraffes like that, that's called a tower. It's because they're so tall. The tallest animal, they can stand up to 18 feet tall, and they'll be up to 6 feet tall when they are born. Coming up on the right here are some wildebeest. Now their name, it translates into a wilder beast. But their African name is New, spelled G-N-U. Except the grunts they make, which sounds like a noo-noo. So kind of like a cow's mooing sound. Ooh, we have some elephants up there on the left. And to be honest, they're in a really bad spot. But I'm going to kind of stop here for pictures. Now these are the African elephants. And you can tell because we're in Africa. We can also tell by looking at their ears. They have very big ears, and they kind of resemble the shape of Africa. Over here on the left are some greater flamingos. They get their pink feathers from their diets. They'll usually eat shrimp, which are high in keratin, and the keratin is what makes their feathers turn pink. I do have a fun fact about them. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. So it's a flamboyance of flamingos. So friends, let's make our way into the east savannah. In the east we might find the lions, the ostrich, the warthogs, the rhinos, and we might even find some antelopes. If you keep your eyes on the left, you may or may not see the cheetahs. They do like to play hide and seek. They love to camouflage. But I do see walnuts up ahead. He's in a really good spot. There's actually two of them. There's one behind the tree over here. They are the fastest land mammal. They can reach up to speeds of about 70 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. So they are pretty fast. Now their body is built for speed but not power. They can only hold that run for a few hundred yards. If they run for too long, they'll become overheated, so they do need time to cool down.
He's not there today.
So as we drive around these walks, look out for the lions. In fact, I do see one on the left, up in between the rocks, laying down. There's a lioness.
Oh, there.
Yep, she's kind of laying down, looking at us, up in between the rocks. And the lions are typically inactive between 16 and 20 hours a day, which means they're nocturnal animals. They do tend to become a lot more active at nighttime. Now this guy on the left is a water buck. And if you look closely, they have a heart-shaped nose and a bullseye behind. That is a male lion lying around in the sun.
There he is. I see him. Look at him.
Now Simba in Swahili means a lion, and a group of lions is a pride. Do you see some eggs over on the right? Those are the ostrich eggs.
Wow.
Those eggs are very, very strong. If you want it, you can stand on the egg and it will not break. They're strong because the female ostrich will consume a large amount of calcium. Those eggs do weigh about 3 pounds each. So now we are making our way into Pagani Glen. That's one of my favorite parts of the reserve. A farmer and his goats are moved in. In fact, they're going to be on the left here hanging out.
Hey, look at the babies. Look at the babies.
So these are the Nigerian dwarf goats, and they're very high in value. They produce some milk, and their milk is sweet and high in protein. So the farmer will sell their milk to the nearby village. And it shows us the perfect example of how humans and animals can live together in harmony. Well, friends, those dates unfortunately means that we have reached the end of our journey to the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. And I would like to thank you for choosing our Kilimanjaro safaris. Because when it comes to safaris, we go wild. If you want to see some more animals, I do recommend checking out the Utamana Falls Exploration Trail. It's a short and easy hike over here in Harambe where you might find the gorillas, okapis, zebras, hippos, even the meerkats. And you might get lucky and see a baby gorilla too. So go check them out. The trail does close at 6:45 p.m. And that's in about 45 minutes. Well, we have made it back to the village of Harambe, so we'll drop a rock here pretty soon. Now we're a great time to gather up all of your belongings. We do have to wait here. We'll say goodbye because goodbye is way too sad and far too final. So we say the Swahili word of kwaherini, which means to go well. So kwaherini, my friends, and have a wild day here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Thank you, friends.
Pandora's Flight of Passage, if you go very late at night, you can get short ride wait lines. We rode in under 30 minutes.
Great! Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an Ikron, or as we call it, a Banshee. The way you're going to do this is by being matched to something called an avatar. And I'm here to help you guys get ready. But first, we have to scan you for Pandoran microparasites. Alright everyone, stay on your number and move your arms a bit. Okay, start scan. Start scan. You've all got them. But don't worry, they're very common around these parts. Let's start the decon.
Initiating GMR decon.
Stand still over your number, you're not going to feel a thing. You're doing great. Almost done,
They're all clear.
Great. Now let's go over how all this works. Like I said before, you're going to be matched to these things called avatars, which look a lot like the Na'vi. They're created by blending human DNA and Na'vi DNA. Once we match you to an avatar, thanks to a special link chair, your mind will be able to control that avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Moara studying banshees and their environment. Over a generation ago, this enormous company called the RDA created a lot of damage to the area through their bad mining practices and conflicts with the Na'vi. Just like on Earth, it can take decades for ecosystems to recover. One way to understand what's going on with an ecosystem is to study what are called keystone species. These are animals like tigers, jaguars, seals. The banshee is one of these important animals. Dr. Ogden is the foremost expert on studying the Ikran and has spent years researching them. Unfortunately, banshees live high in rookeries and humans can't get anywhere near them without becoming their lunch. But the Na'vi and avatars can. In fact, the Na'vi have been riding on the backs of banshees since their earliest history. Thanks to science, avatars can ride on banshees too. That's why you're linking to an avatar. It was Dr. Ogden who restarted the Avatar program. It's because of her that you're able to go through this rite of passage today. Pandora is a breathtaking natural world. I cannot wait for you guys to see it for yourselves. So, let's get ready for our next... Huh? I'll be right back. Put the standby system on, quickly.
Standby. We're looking into delays with the genetic matching system.
Okay, to get you flying on a Banshee, we need to find each of you an avatar. Let's prep the genetic sampling.
I'm on it.
Okay, first we need to find the compatible match of your genetic material with the genetic material of one of the avatar bodies that we already have. Once we do that, you'll be able to link to that avatar and fly. Help us out and move around a bit. Almost. Yes, got him. Now, let's find you your avatar matches. All right, you've all been matched with avatars. Looks like they're ready for you in the next room. When the door opens, please go inside, all the way in, and stand over the same number that you're standing over now. And I'll see you in there.
All right, let's go to the next room.
Permission from the Na'vi and in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, we can now bring this amazing experience to you. The way you'll be able to fly is by linking to an avatar that's already on the back of an Ikran. Let's see how this works.
We establish a link using powerful psionic amplification equipment. A human driver is connected to an avatar, which could be physically hundreds of kilometers away. When you follow our technician into the link chamber, you'll see a series of 16 link chairs. Please go to the number that matches the number you're standing on now. First, stow your gear in the storage containers on the back wall. This should include all bags, cameras, and other items, including cell phones. It's important to push them all the way into the bin. Then get onto the chair as you would a bike. Straddle the seat, step forward, and sit down. Slide your hips forward until you are against the chest pad, and then move your feet all the way forward. Wait until you're seated before you put on your flight visors. Hold onto the hand grips as shown. It's important to hold onto the hand grips at all times. After you're seated, back and leg restraints will be firmly engaged. For your safety, throughout this entire experience, always remain seated and supervise your children.
Once the link takes place, you'll be connected to your avatar and sitting on the back of an Ikran. It'll feel like you're really there. Moments later, you'll begin your flight. A Na'vi guide will lead you out. You'll experience the breathtaking beauty of Pandora, but you might also face some of its greatest challenges. Some of this flight might be intense, but trust your guide and be brave. As the Na'vi say during this important...
I'm not allowed to film this ride, however, it's similar to soaring. It has multiple levels and about 100 people ride this ride all at once. I've actually taken my glasses off and had a sticky beak around to see what everyone else is doing. Very good ride. If you have motion sickness, just be careful. And at night, I highly recommend Pandora, just walking around with it, lots of photo opportunities, and my kids always have great fun.
Gracias.
On behalf of our driver all the way up front and me all the way back here, we'd like to give everyone on board a wild thank you for coming on by to Disney's Animal Kingdom today. Hope you guys had a wild time today.
Yeah. Sure.
Alrighty, I heard a few moves of yay. For the rest of you guys, my friends, I understand having a wild time here at Disney's Animal Kingdom is quite energy draining. A few fun facts, though, for everyone on board. Our speed limit in our parking lot is the same as the average running speed of an elephant, which is 15 miles per hour, my friends. Along with that, for all our late-night adventurers on board that plan on park hopping today, just keep a hold of that parking receipt you got from the parking booth, and your parking is prepaid for the remainder of the day at any of the remaining Walt Disney World Resort parks until midnight tonight. If anything unmanageable to happen when you get back to your vehicle, my friends, no worries. Just pop that hood open, make your way back down to these gray and yellow pylons where we drop you off today. Flag down the nearest parking cast member in yellow or a security cast member, and we will try to help you out to the best of our capabilities. And if you have a hard time navigating your way out of this vast and expansive concrete safari, no worries. Just look down for the magical white arrows on the ground as they lead to the one and only exit. But again, my friends, you're on a thrill ride, so hold on tight to those small children. Remain seated with those doors closed. Here, give you one last thrill ride before you go today. Our tall, our wild, our eye-watering giraffe U-turn at a highway law-breaking speed of 5 miles per hour. If you take a look off to your left, you'll see our resident wild Georgia Peach, Allie. Give Allie a wave and a cheer, because without Allie, you guys would all be walking back to your car. For all my friends taking that U-turn, I see that thrill, I see that excitement. Hold on tight. Feel those 5 mile per hour G's, my friends. Driver, you clear the turn. That U-turn gets wilder and wilder, everyone. As we approach our one and only stop, we kindly ask that everyone remain seated with those doors closed. Once we do reach that full and complete stop today, I'll let you know. Today, you'll be able to disembark. On either side, on the left, you'll find dinosaur and giraffe, and on the right, peacock and butterfly. If you guys enjoyed this ride today, feel free to find me in the back, and I'll give you our tramps card with some fun facts and info on it, my friend. Almost there. There's that full and complete stop. Go ahead and push up and up.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next Saturday night. Bye!